What's that about? Oh, made it worse. Made it worse. Hi there. Today is the 10th of January. My name's Anne-Marie McCormack. I'm a psychic medium and I'm here today to do some messages for you and talk about the weekly trends. So you're all going to get a message. So hang on in there and keep joining us and let's see what we can get for you. Don't forget to put a comment in the comment box to let me know when you're here, because I'd like to know when you're here and if this live is working, because it's always through this sophisticated restream stuff and it doesn't always work. So put a message in the box and let me know that you're here. Okay. Now, I never send out friends requests to anybody. So if you get a friends request from me, delete it immediately. It's going to be spammers. If you want to send me a friends request, that's fine. But you can't do it on my Psychic Medium page. But you will see my photo and you'll see Anne-Marie McCormack, because that's my name that's my real name and it's my name on Facebook. So hi Donna, how are you doing today? So I'm glad that you can see me. And I'm glad I'm live here now, and we're going to be talking about what's happening in the world today. So this COVID thing isn't going away very quickly, but 2022 is not going to be a repeat of 2021. 2022 is going to see us coming out of the problems. So easy does it, gently does it. Remember to wear your masks. Remember to keep your distance from other people, because even if you've been double vaccinated and boosted, you can still get flu-like symptoms, and we won't want that to happen to you. So somebody says, good morning, lovely, happy Monday. So again, on this system that I'm using, I don't necessarily see the name. So please put your name in the comment box when you're making a comment for me. So good morning, lovely, happy Monday to you too. So put your name in the comment box and let me know who it is that's sending the messages in, so I know who I need to get a message for, okay? So I didn't quite check my setup properly. So we've got this little thingy here where the blue screen isn't working properly. But hey, it is what it is. Here's the cards. We've got pile 3, 2 and 1. On pile 1, I've got Alestral Quartz. On pile 2, I've got a piece of tiger's eye, and on pile 3 I've got some snakeskin agate. So depending upon where you are and when you're watching this, if you're watching it on playback at any time, choose one of those piles and there'll be a message in it for you, that's for sure. So you've got pile 1 with the Alestral Quartz, pile 2 with the tiger's eye, and pile 3 with the snakeskin agate. Okay, so we've got somebody saying, this is Karina saying good morning from Florida. Somebody says, good morning, so happy to see your face. I don't know who that is. Always put your name in the comment box at the moment, because I am having technical difficulties. Good morning, Claudia. She says, I hope I had a great weekend. Well, it was an okay weekend. We had some family with some medical issues and was at the hospital and that kind of thing. But hey, it happens to all of us, doesn't it? It really does. So Donna says 3, oh, my video is breaking up a lot. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I perhaps didn't pause my Dropbox. Let me just pause my Dropbox, because I forgot about that. Right, Dropbox paused. So tell me if the video quality is any better now, because I have got this all singing and all dancing stuff now. So it should be, you know, the thing that we've got now. I did get a new internet connection because I was having a lot of problems with it. I went from Sky to BT, and they use the same equipment, but BT promised me they'd get me a much better signal than Sky did, and now I'm on Virgin Media. So I'm hoping I don't have to, because there's nobody else to go to, and I had to wait for Virgin Media to come to the area in order for me to choose those. So there we go. So this year's going to be different. Make sure you're getting rid of the clutter, people. If you brought the clutter in from last year, you'd really need to get rid of it. So anything that you haven't used in over a year, chances are you're not going to use it, are you? And definitely anything you haven't used for 2 years, donate it, give it away, throw it away. And you know these things that have all these memories on them that we don't want to part with? Let me tell you what you can do with them. You can look at them, you can remember all the wonderful memories you had from them. You can take a photo of them and then you can throw them away or donate them or give them away. Okay? Because some things are not worth keeping, are they? Some things we keep because of the memories attached to them. But if you have a photograph of it, you'll always have that memory to look back on, won't you? Always. Okay. So is my video doing better now? Am I not breaking up? Am I doing okay now, people? Let me know. I'd really love it if you let me know. Okay. So we're going to be looking at these cards again, and we're going to be looking at cards pile 1, 2 and 3. Pile 1 has got a piece of celestial quartz on it. Pile 2 has got a tiger's eye on it. And pile 3 has got a snake skin agate on it. Now, I'm also going to tell you, pick one of those piles and then people will be getting individual messages. I'll get some individual messages out before I log off today, I promise you. Okay? So how does this time work out for everybody? Is this time a good time? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it's a great time. And if not, I could always do a little bit later. I could probably do maybe an hour later. But let's see, because when I get too later on in the day, it shatters me out. Getting too old for this now. Brittany from Florida says, my video is nice and clear. Can she have pile 2, please? Donna says, yes, you're fine now. Going to have pile 3, please. Good. I am glad I'm fine. I am so glad I'm fine. Okay. Right. Well, let's get ready with you. Well, first of all, if you want to buy the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, you can get them from all good metaphysical stores in the USA and Canada, and you can get them from Amazon anywhere in the world. Okay, they won an award in 2020. I'm a member of the Coalition of Visionary Resources. That's cover.org. There's a lot of people who are involved in the mind, body and spirit industry that are members of Cover because they give members so much good help and information. So if you're in the mind, body and soul worldwide, go to cover.org and join. Okay, because his membership's as cheap as free for you. Oh, Brittany says this is a great way to start her day. She's missed many of your lives and I'm loving this time. Yay. Well, I thought, it's lunchtime for people in the UK. It's morning for people in Florida because I have a lot of people in Florida because I used to have my spiritual centre in Casadega, Florida. So a lot of people know me from there. So that's always a good time for Florida people, 8 in the morning. And then maybe some of my friends in Australia, maybe it's not too late in the day for them too. So we'll see how this goes. And if you're watching on Facebook, on playback, remember, I do not send any friends requests. I do not tell you I have a message for you. I do not send messages for people asking for money for a message that is not me. That would be spammers. So please don't get hit by spammers, okay? Because we don't want you to get conned or scammed by anybody. And you can always send a message directly to me on this page and say, hey, Anne-Marie, was this you? And also report it to Facebook, okay? And that'll help keeping us all safe from would-be spammers. Right, so we're going to go back to these piles. So Diane says, hi, it's Diane here from Manchester. Hi, Diane. I was born in Manchester. Jen Duncan says she wants number 2, please. Donna Barnes, we've got Donna's. Oh, and I can't see you unless you're a follower. So that's the other tip. Look at the top of the page now if you're on Anne-Marie McCormack Psychic Medium and click the follow now button. Follow me, and then you'll get notified when I go live, and you'll be able to see all those other good daily messages that we have for people. All right, so we're going to go back to these cards now. Now I've given all my disclosures, and we're going to look at pile number 1, which was under the celestial quartz. Okay, so let's see what we have for pile number 1. Interesting. Let's move these over a little bit more. Oh, need to be over a little bit further. Okay, so when you're reading cards, you have to understand that you've got to step back a little bit and take a good look at them, the first card that comes up in this pile is the home card. And then we've got the emerge card, and then we've got the gratitude card. So let's go to the home card right now. Now, when we're looking at the home card, you've got to take into account that your body is home to your mind and your spirit and all your body parts. It all comes together as one. So this could be a message about you, about your body, about your image. Could also be a message about the home, about the clutter. So when we look at these other two cards, we understand what's going on. And with these two, we know that it is your body that we're talking about. But getting rid of the clutter in the house is always a good thing. Clutter is stagnant energy. It doesn't help bring in good times. When you've got clutter, your energy's stagnating. Get rid of it, photograph it, donate it, do whatever. 15 minutes a day. You'd be amazed at what you can do in a week with just 15 minutes a day looking at the clutter in each room. Okay. So the first card out, I'm stating it represents the body. Why? Because the second card out is about emerging. So when we look at the emerge card, look, she's peeking through the curtains. So it's like, come on, it's time to be centre stage in your own life. It's time to be that leading lady. It's time to let the world see that this is you. So anybody that's been thinking about having a makeover or doing a healthy eating plan that picked pile one, this is the perfect time, because we've got the home card, getting your body right. We've got the emerge card. You're going to emerge. You're going to come out of your shell. You're going to come into the limelight. So if you've been having problems with confidence, if you've been having slight nervousness issues, this is also a good time to get on a good self-help program with something like that and just come out and emerge, okay? Because you'll be glad you did, because this is the perfect timing to do something for you. Oops, wrong card. Sorry, it's the gratitude card that came up next. So we've got the home card, the emerge card, the gratitude card combined, right? And like I say, when you're reading cards, you have to look at them intuitively. That's get your body right. It's time to emerge, and you'll be so glad you did, because here's the grateful card. This is the gratitude. And when you have the attitude of gratitude, it takes stress right away. So if you're a stress eater, the attitude of gratitude is something that's going to really help you knock that on its backside, because you don't want stress getting in your way, do you? So you've got to find ways to be grateful, find reasons to be grateful for everything in your life. All things are possible with infinite spirit's help and guidance. Be grateful for your family, your friends, your home, your work, and your financial blessings. Your only burden is your attitude when things don't go your way. So don't get upset. Turn that frown upside down. Keep that smile on your face, because it invites happier times and better opportunities. The universal law of like attracts like is at play here. So life is constantly changing, so fill yours with gratitude. So a great affirmation for you is, I am filled with gratitude and I live my life full of joy. I am filled with gratitude and I live my life in joy, okay? And some good crystals that would help you would be sunstone, rose quartz, moonstone, iolite. All those types of crystals work well for this kind of thing, okay? Very much so. So that was for pile number one. So look again at pile number one, and like I said, you can always get your cards from Amazon, or you can get them from your local metaphysical bookstore. Any Mind, Body and Soul bookstore should have these in stock now, okay? Because there's plenty. We was a bit slim on the ground there waiting for the reprint to come through, but we've got plenty of stocks all over now. And then within a couple of weeks or so, I should have them on properly on the Amazon site in Europe. So anybody watching from Europe, I know you can still get them from Amazon, from the book depository, but you should be able to get them from oh, did I change those around? That's interesting. I did change those around, didn't I? Well, I think I changed them in the right order. Everything always happens for a reading. If you're also a member of the Oracle School, if you have the cards, you are automatically entitled to join the Sixth Sense Oracle School. So head over there and click the join button, because we have some free lessons in there. And also I have a group that I do some lives in at time to time as well. Okay, now don't forget, if you don't have the follow button clicked, I don't know that you're on here watching. I can only see followers, and I will get as many messages out as possible. Now, the pile I'm looking at now is pile number 2. These were under the tiger's eye. Okay, so the first card I've got here is fearless. So, doesn't matter what's going on in your life right now, doesn't matter how stressful things are, doesn't matter if you feel that your back's against the wall. Spirit is saying to you, stay fearless, face everything and rise. Because the real F word, as I like to call it, is fear, which is forget everything and run. No, you can face it. Because sometimes when we face our difficulties, they're not as bad or as big or as horrible as we think that they are. I think you just need to strut your stuff like this little girl's doing, and she's walking right past the big bad wolf or the big fox, as it is in this case, and she just walk on by, walk on through. Take your wisdom. If you don't feel confident, pretend to be confident. Do the bluff. You know, nobody's going to know that you're not confident except somebody like me. But you've really got to push right through your obstacles at this point. And if people are trying to hold you back and trying to hold you down, let them think they've got the upper hand, but beat them at their own game. This card tells you that you can beat anything in your path. So you go, girl, you go for it, right? Because the next card out, when we go back and we see fearless, we see romance, we see new beginnings. Could you be fearful about going deeper and further into a relationship? That could also be on the cards here as well. So don't be frightened about relationships, okay? Don't be frightened. Right, now don't forget, if you just joined me live, you need to put your name in the comment box, otherwise I won't know who's commenting. I've got a glitch with the system here, unfortunately. So when we look at the cards, we've got fearless, we've got romance, we've got new beginnings. So this is telling us, whoa, whoa. Now the romance card can go either way, because we could be talking about rekindling the flame, bringing the magic back into the existing relationship, or we could have started something with somebody new. So whichever it is, you're either in an existing relationship or you're thinking about starting one. Now remember, if you're thinking about starting one, anybody can be anybody else for 3 weeks. Then the mask comes off a little. Then you start to see that person. And then after 3 months, you see the true person. So don't rush in where angels fear to tread. Don't fall head over heels just like that at the drop of a hat. Take your time. Trust your instinct. If something tells you something's wrong, then something is wrong. Back off. Back off, step away. But if something tells you it's going right, then go for it, you know, because romance is in the air. And it's always nice to be romanced, isn't it? It's lovely to be romanced and danced and dined and wined and chatting each other up and all of that. So if you haven't had date night for a while, if you're in an existing relationship and you haven't had date night for a while, please make sure you make arrangements to have something very, very special. Have a special night out. But if you're with somebody new, flipping the coin the other way, and you see something that doesn't quite sit right with you, ask yourself this important question. Would I be happy if my son or my daughter was dating this person? And if the answer is no, then you're not allowed to date that person, are you? And that's always the great thing there. That'll always tell you as it is. If this person's not good enough for your child, is not good enough for you, or she's not good enough for you. Okay. And the third card out is the new beginnings. So new beginnings is marvelous, isn't it? Because it's saying you can't lose, can you? You stay fearless. You walk through your obstacles with love, grace and ease. You decide, this is it. This is me. I'm going for it. I've been holding back, but I'm not going to hold back anymore. I'm going to put a spark in romance. So if there's somebody new or if somebody existing, you're going to rekindle that flame, because it's a time for a fresh start. There's new beginnings here, which are heaven sent and blessed by angels. So if you've been wanting a child, this is the perfect time to conceive. If you've just been wanting to reinvent your life, there's no time like the present, because it's all going there for you. Okay? All going there for you. So that's nice. Oh, hi, Laurie. I can see you now. Hi, Emma. She says, this is the first time live with me. Hi, Angie. Hi Neva, hi Sam. And if I haven't said hello to you yet, I think I can't see you. So make sure you've clicked the follow button at the top of the page, because I'm not good at seeing people that are not followers. It's just, I'm not a techno wizard and my Facebook keeps messing up. So what can I say? Okay, right. Now, let's get the third pile out for you. The third pile, if you pick pile number 3. Pile number 3. Here we go for pile number 3. Pile number 3. The first card out is naughty but nice. So you might have to tell somebody where to get off. You might have to tell them, kiss my butt. Oh, shouldn't have said that live. Oh, well, anyway, I did. It's me, isn't it? I do what I think I should do. I don't have much of a filter, and for that I'm never going to apologise, because that's part of being me. Okay, so it's appropriate to let your naughty side loose once in a while. It's appropriate to tell them where to get off, yeah? But if you behave badly, you know, sometimes when we behave badly, we say, oh, the devil made me do it. Oh, the devil got into me. Oh, I don't know what got into me. And it's your ego, really. And what the ego stands for is edging God out, because it's this pride, it's this importance, it's this, oh, I'm all that in a bag of chips that comes out and meets everybody else, and then, you know, it tries to cover the scare little dew underneath. And sometimes people do that naughty but nice, being naughty, because they're trying to hide their insecurities. Other people are just bitches from time to time. So whichever one you are, it's cool, it's okay. We can all be bitches at the best of times. We can all tell people where to get off. So, you know, if somebody's been yanking your chain, if somebody's been trying to take advantage, tell them where to get off, but do it with kindness, do it with a smile. I always say you can say anything to anybody once with a smile and get away with it. Twice you got a problem, but once you'll get away with it. Now, the second card in this is the mystery card. The mystery card. So this is telling us you've been trying to solve a problem. You've been trying to get to the root of something. You've been trying to make sense out of something. So because you got the naughty but nice card before, I would hazard a guess and saying you're trying to make sense out of something that cannot be made sense out of. Certain things are logical. Certain things are spiritual. Certain things are mystical. Or emotional. So if you've been trying to make sense out of something that's mystical, spiritual, emotional, forget it. You're not going to make sense out of it, okay? And you can't make sense out of crazy either. So if you've been trying to figure something out, there is no reasonable, logical explanation at this point in time. You might get a better idea or understanding around the spring equinox, or at that point you might have decided, I've given up, I'm not worried about finding out what's at the bottom of things. Some things are best left a mystery. And what's Spirit telling you to do? Well, Spirit's telling you to do on the third card, they're telling you to do your soul dance. What's your soul dance? Your soul dance is all about getting back into alignment with yourself. It's about turning that music up and singing at the top of your voice, or dancing your feet off, or doing the most. Because when you're singing and you're dancing to happy music, you're not trying to figure things out. You're not fussing on what went wrong. You're not fretting about why this person doesn't call you anymore. Like I said, some things are meant to be a mystery. Some things don't have a logical explanation. Sometimes it's just because they're an ass. What can I say? You know, you're a nice person, but maybe you attracted the wrong person. So just be okay with not knowing all the answers, and turning that soul's frown upside down and dancing to the music. Okay. Let's look at Charlotte Ann says hi there. Emma's puts a smile on there. I love your background. Oh, it looks like I've got purple wings. Oh, thanks. It's one of those green screens or whatever they call them. But it works. Okay. Brittany says she loves pile 3 and the soul dance card. Somebody else says, hello, lovely lady. Like I said, I can't see who you are on here until you put your name in, because it's the way that my computer glitches are at the moment. So there we go. So don't forget to type a message in the comment. Okay? Type a message in the comment box. if you've enjoyed your reading for today. And if you want a message, I'm going to give a few private messages out now. Right, first message I'm giving out is to Brittany in Florida. Okay, Brittany, let's get a message out for you. Oh, not caught you for ages. Always love your messages, Tash. Ah, thanks, Tash. Okay, let's get a message for Brittany. Brittany, get the sparkle back. We've got the romance card. We were just talking about that a little bit ago. So it is a perfect time to bring the sparkle back in your relationship or start with somebody new. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Romance, sizzle. It's always nice, that kind of thing. Also, Brittany, on a spiritual level, I'm getting something wrong with my throat. So I don't know if it's for you or if it's for your mom. But I think there's some problems with the throat. I don't know if I've got a sore throat or I have difficulty swallowing or difficulty eating at the moment. If it's you, get some food down you. If it's your mum, get some food down her. If she can't chew so much at the moment, put it in a blender. But somebody needs to eat, right, okay? So, and it just feels like that the throat, and it feels like I'm having difficulty swallowing. Doesn't feel like being heard. Could be swallowing what's going on as well. But whoever it is, they need to get eating. Okay, right, anything for me. I don't know who me is, so please put your name in the comment box if you'd like a message. Okay, and also please share. You're supposed to share to get messages as well, so please share, and we'll see what we can do for you. Now, Angie's on YouTube. Now, I did say a long time ago, if you're watching on YouTube and you're tuning in and I'm live, you're guaranteed to get a message. So let's get Angie a message on YouTube, okay? Okay, Angie, you've drawn the change card. So what you've got to ask yourself, do you want change or more than the same? Change is always scary. I love change though, me. I welcome change. Go, yay, something new, something different. Let's go for the change. So are we having change? Or are we having more of the same? You see, she's got the ravens there with her. She's the medicine woman. She's going to guide your way, okay? Because, history keeps repeating itself if we're having more of the same, doesn't it? So change to me is nowhere near as scary as history that repeats itself. It's time to move forward and break old repetitive patterns. And when you're in a forest, it's not easy to find a tree or see the wood for the trees because you're trying too hard. Ask for help to avoid repeating the same old mistakes. Calling your angels in. Angels, please help me now. Thank you for your help. Okay, because accepting help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, because you've got the wisdom to know that you can't do it all. But if they just showed you and helped you a little bit, you'd certainly be getting on your way in no time at all. But it's time for a new adventure. So your affirmation, Angie, and I want you to say it at least a dozen times a day for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Lots and lots and lots of times. Every time you have a negative thought, you need to change that, and you need to say, cancel, clear, delete that negative thought. I am willing to accept help, and I make positive changes in my life. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am willing to I'm willing to accept help to make positive changes in my life. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay. Let's see if I can see anybody else. Oh, Laurie says she would love one. Okay. Let's see what I can find. Is everybody still working from home as well? Are you all working from home? Let me know. Here's a message for Laurie. See what we have for... Oh, forgiveness card jumped out. But let's see what else there is there. This is interesting, Laura, because I pulled the first card jumped out was the forgiveness card. And the forgiveness card in this case is about forgiving yourself. Right? So there's something that's gone on in your past, Miss Laura, that you need to forgive yourself for. You need to accept that everybody screws up from time to time. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's ever 100%. But when you forgive yourself totally, I forgive myself for being me. I forgive myself for trusting the wrong person. All that remains of the past is its memories. Let it go. Let go of self-recrimination. Let go of worry. Let go of what went wrong. When these thoughts arise, take a few deep breaths and go for a minute underneath and say, why does this keep coming up? What is it coming to show me? What's coming up from underneath? Then surrender it. Say, surrender all this trauma and all my past mistakes. I am so sorry if I offended anyone. I am so sorry for offending myself. I let go of them all. Because karma always takes care of any transgressions better than any of us can, you know. So leave it. Work on harmonising your mind, body and soul, and work on letting go of your past mistakes. Hindsight is always 20/20, and when they're life lessons, trust me, we don't have hindsight. We don't know. We end up walking into it blind, badoing, we bang ahead, and we have to just get to it, okay? So, Deborah, not my health is awful, pain issues, pain. You know, Deborah, I can tell you from somebody that I have a lot of problems with my health on and off. And what I would say, and I'm trying to claim good health. I claim good health. I have no problems with my health. Okay, what I would tell you, Deborah, is to get rid of all wheat from your diet. Wheat doesn't do me any good. I drink lemon in water. I've done it for years. I drink lots of lemon in water. Well, it's only a squirt. If I've got the bottle of lemon in, it's just a bit of a squirt. Put a squirt of lime in it as well. Or I've got some fresh lemons and I put a slice of lemon in, put a slice of lime in. If you have to have it sweeter, if it's not good enough for you, you can't get used to it, put a little bit of honey in there too. And it will help your body. It will help with your body's healing. People say to me sometimes, Anne-Marie, you've got the most beautiful skin. Why do you have such beautiful skin? I put it down to lemon water and clean eating. If it has got something on of a food label that you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't be eating it. It shouldn't be going in your body. Should be cooking from scratch. So that's how health gets better. Health gets better by putting quality ingredients in your body, avoiding packaged and processed food, drinking lemon water, following doctor's orders, trying to exercise. If you can't exercise standing up, you can exercise in your chair to your favourite music, favourite tunes. But that's what I think you should do. And I also drew the success card for you, Deborah, that went along with that. As I picked a card for you, it became the success card. So follow my advice. Clarify it with your doctor if you need to. But you should have an improvement with health. It's always worth working for. Always worth working for. Claudia's working right now. Somebody said I retired on 12/21. Love a message. Don't know who it is. Laurie, what was the other card that you pulled? It was the forgiveness card and it was a change card. So it's like, do you want change or do you want more of the same, Laurie? Sorry, I forgot. Change or more than the same. Emma Smith, this is Emma Wardle. I've just found you on YouTube channel and subscribed. Thank you, Emma Smith. I said everybody that comes on YouTube gets a message. So let's get Emma a message. I've still got time for a couple more. If you want a message, put your name in the box. If you are a follower and I see you, I'll get your message. Emma Smith, Emma Smith, Emma Smith. Oh, okay. We've got Emma, you're still trying to figure out. Two cards jumped out at once. And we've talked about this before, I think, a little bit on the reading today. So it's the most appropriate time for you to focus on this. There's something that happened a long time ago. I'm sorry your pain are driving you crazy, Deborah. Try some deep breathing as well. If you breathe in slowly for the count of 5, hold, like 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and then you hold for the same amount of time and you visualize all this deep breathing going all the way through your body, filling every little nook and cranny in your body, and then slowly release and do it again. Do it a lot, because deep breathing is very good for your health. Okay? Right. So we were on Emma. Emma, you, the first two cards flew out for you. The first is a mystery. So you're trying to figure out what went wrong. You're trying to figure out one of these puzzles. And again, you're trying to put logic on either a mystical, spiritual, or emotional thing. You can't do that. You also can't make sense out of crazy. So you're better off just walking away, letting it go and walking away. Better times are coming up for you at the end of March. I feel better things are coming up at the end of the March. And again, I don't know, you can't see them from there. You got the mystery card, which I've got up, and you've got the forgiveness card. And if you wanted to buy your own deck, you could always just pull a card for the day, and then you can look at the guidebook, the guidebook that comes with them. And each card has its own page, and it's got full colour so you can see, and it's numbered the same as the card, so it's easy enough to follow. And you can get them from Amazon or all good bookstores. Laurie says she's got a lot of change. Oh, Diane Neal says, I've just found a YouTube channel about hearing about it on here. Yay. And you can also find our groups. And if you're a member of the Sixth Sense Oracle School, I'll be doing a quick Oracle card lesson after this. So follow me over. If you've got cards, follow me over to Sixth Sense Oracle School. And I'll be doing a quick Oracle card lesson about this. Okay? So let's go for Diane. Hi, Tiffany. Message for Diane Neal. Following out. Hello from heaven, Diane. There's somebody in heaven. I don't know whether... Oh, interesting. Have you lost both your mum and dad, Diane? Because I feel like I've got parents in spirit. I don't think you have, though. It could be grandparents. It feels like I've got mother and father in spirit, but it could be grandmother, grandfather. Feels like they're both together. Maybe one's passed over recently or something. But I just feel like we've got lots of lovely messages. And I've got the 7th for some reason. The number 7, the 7th. What else have I got coming up with that? The 7th. Hello from heaven. We're okay. We're happy. You mustn't worry. You mustn't worry. Diane says, no, my dad. All my grandparents have passed. It was definitely from a couple. I think it was from your dad's grandparents. I really think it's been from your dad's grandparents, Diane. I also feel that your mum's health isn't too great at the moment. And I feel that she's going to need some care and attention. And I think you need to do, obviously you need to do things to raise her spirits. Try and bring some laughter into her life. I feel that she needs laughter, okay? I really do feel like she needs laughter. Right. Alright, I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to go over to the Sixth Sense Oracle School. So if you've got Oracle cards and you want to learn a little bit about reading the cards, I'll be on there for a few minutes. And I will be back later on this week. So I'm going to be trying to do this. This is my new regular time. And I'm committed to Mondays and Fridays at the moment. I'm not committing to any other days. I'm trying to ease back in. So lots of love and angel blessings. And if you need a message, let me know. And last word, Tash. Stop being locked up. Stop being locked away. Stop being locked up. Stop going over things in your mind like a freaking hamster on a wheel. That's what I'm getting for you. I just want to break you free. It feels like you're in jail and we want to break you free, Tash. Okay? Let it all go. You can't figure it out. You can't make sense out of crazy. Okay? Diane says that makes perfect sense. Thank you so much. And I will see you all definitely on Friday. And if you have Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, head over to the Oracle School right now. And I'm going to try and go live in there. Okay? Take care. Lots of love.